MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Kansas City Royals.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Matt Latos will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. To his right, Linton. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. One out, nobody on. Right side, but it's well fouled.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
3-1 to him now. And the 3-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The 3-2 one more time. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Aldridge is after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Latos into his motion. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4. And he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here's Jay Bruce now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. The tag's there by Escobar, and he's out at second base.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
One-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Just underway here in Kansas City. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. A chance now from McKay to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
John Lester gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to watch a really good pitcher. 150 career wins. I know that's halfway to the magic number 300, but this guy's been a pretty good pitcher for a long time, and let's see if he can add win number 151 to his resume here.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field, accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. popped him up. Here comes the left fielder. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Standing in now, DJ Bass. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball right over the outside corner.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Blanton stands at second with no outs. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now the first pitch here from Lester. A ball and no strikes. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 now from Lester. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Two and 2. Full count now, 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Hit hard up the middle. Up with the ball is Pedroia. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Gerald Aldrich.
Coming to the plate now, Gerald Aldrich, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way, and that one just missed outside.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Men on third with 2 down. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2-2.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Eaton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Kansas City. We are still scoreless. Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Moss. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. First offering on its way. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Count is even. A ball and a strike to Brandon Moss. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
The 2-1. It's the outside corner for the 2nd strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning.
Batting 10th, third baseman number 16.
Striding in for Boston, Will Middlebrooks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Latos into his motion. 3-0 on its way. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Next up for the Red Sox, Brian Engel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Middlebrooks leads off first with 1 away. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Now Latos ready, the 2-0. 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know, the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone, that's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around him?
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the 2nd.
So striding in, Nelson Rios. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Parra is under it. 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. From the belt, kicks and deals. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bass has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Leading off for the
They'll have
Royals.
5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Perez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. There's a strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 6th, third baseman.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Mike Moustakas. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
In now, Harold Winkler. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now Lester's 0-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bottom of the second here with no score. Down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third baseline. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Now a snap move over to first. And the runner back. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Striding into the box, number 5. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Number 5.
Here's the first pitch to him. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And he struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. 1-1 the count now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Latos has his target. 1-1 pitch on its way. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bass moves over. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Ready for another chance? Adam Eaton. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now in the box, Alcides Escobar as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Alcides Escobar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball diving into the dirt. A swing and a miss.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and then get back in that box and try and do damage.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Gerardo
Digging in, Gerardo Parra. First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And the pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Barry Blanton.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Barry Blanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. This is pulled into right. Bruce is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. KC down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Jay Bruce now.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here. 0-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Skied into straightaway right. Bass on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
Next will be the designated hitter, Brandon Moss. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Latos is ready. Here comes the pitch. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's Will Middlebrooks now as he rips it on the ground to second. Escobar on to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, B.J. Bass. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Little flare out to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And it's fouled away. Two and one to the Royals' first baseman.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 32, Gerald Aldrich.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Gerald Aldrich, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Lifted in the air to center field. Eaton is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. Aldrich, the runner at first with two gone. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Middlebrooks has a play. And that's the 3rd out. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Royals 1 and the Red Sox nothing.
Leading off for Boston, first baseman, Brian Engel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Two and 0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-0 count. The pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in to try it again, Nelson Rios. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Line down the left field line. But this will be fouled. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Here's Latos now on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Standing in, number 5. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 on its way, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. A runner on first with 2 away. He'll try again. 1-2. Missed with a slider. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 1 left for the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Winkler. He reached on a single in his first try.
Harold Winkler.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Popped him up. Middlebrooks over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Now a swing and a chance for Middlebrooks down at third. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Royals, center fielder, Gerardo Parra.
In is Gerardo Parra. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Breaking ball in for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Hara. And that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 3, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Latos into his motion. 1-1 on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Aldrich moving in. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Two 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Here's a strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Shot toward right center. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Brandon Moss is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Bruce, the runner at second with 1 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Will Middlebrooks. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
First baseman number 25, Brian Engel.
Into the box, Brian Engel. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he takes ball one. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Barry Blanton.
Barry Blanton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box now, BJ Bass. And he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now Lester's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Not your normal put-away pitch. A 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Pitch is popped up. Lester shading to his right. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Ready once again, Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
That's wide, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Splash landing. It's into the mountains for a monster home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. His first homer so far in the series, and the Royals have taken the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
In now, Gerald Aldridge. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Royals get a run on the long ball by Hosmer. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th, and the Royals have taken a 2-1 lead. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Rios. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Another strong outing here for Matt Latos. 1 earned through 6 in the 3rd innings. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ready now, number 5. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and that'll be the end of the evening now for Matt Latos. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Alan Crump will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Alan Crump.
Dustin Pedroia will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Hosmer moving to his left, and that retires the side. So good work there from the Kansas City bullpen. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. It's the Royals 2 and the Red Sox 1. Stepping up to the plate, Salvador Perez.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bruce on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Mike Moustakas. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. The bouncer to the left side. Middlebrooks fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Winkler.
So striding forward now, Harold Winkler. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. So a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Hit to first. Engel scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. KC down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Crump, 33 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two-0 count. The pitch lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A look at our line score thus far. We're in the 8th from Kauffman Stadium, with the Royals leading this one and hoping to try to salt things away. Ready for another shot now, Jay Bruce. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Hit high and deep to left field. Aldridge ranging back to the track. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Jermaine Patel will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 17, Jermaine Patel.
Standing in now, Brandon Moss. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And the runner's coming home. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Parra has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Will Middlebrooks now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Jermaine Patel will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 17.
Andres Perry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
33, Andres Perry.
At the plate, Alcides Escobar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Alcides Escobar.
First offering on its way. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Heading out towards shallow right. Patel is over, and that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Stepping in, Gerardo Parra. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Barry Blanton.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Barry Blanton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Patel is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. A great shot there of famous Union Station with downtown KC in the background. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Digging in now, Brian Engel.
Engel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hara going back on it to the track, to the wall. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. Solo shot to right center, and it's now a one-run ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
John Park enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 4, John Park.
Into the box, Nelson Rios.
Nelson Rios.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ball two. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-1 home is a ball high and inside. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Stepping in now, number 5. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Bogarts, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Parra will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up for the Royals. And Boston's taken a 3-2 lead. Junichi Tazawa is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Junichi Tazawa.
Striding in to start the 9th, B.J. Bass, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, B.J. Bass.
First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. High fly ball after straightaway center. Eaton is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 2-1 home. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Eaton is under it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 32, Gerald Aldrich.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gerald Aldrich. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Hit high and deep to right center. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. The Red Sox jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Andres Harry is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's base attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.